Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of this show. I have not named this show yet. I've been doing like hundreds of reviews, but I haven't named this show yet. So let's just call it the show. And here with me is Cyril, right? I'm saying your name right?
That's
Cyril,
my name. Yes, that's how it's pronounced.
yeah, Cyril Jit, because we in Russian we have the same name, only it's pronounced Kirill. Okay?
I know. In fact, my name is based on that, but it's more
Oh.
like, Irish. But the name
Uh-huh.
is same, the meaning is same, everything is same.
Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know. Awesome. So, Cyril, man, you're here to discuss Crediresponse. Now, what is this product? What problem does it solve?
All right. Tom, things change all the time on Facebook and they try to create new opportunities, new ways how people can engage, people on Facebook. So about 3 months ago, they started a new feature which is called private replies. So what happens here is anybody who comments on a Facebook page, now you can actually reply to that comment with a personal message. So what happens is if somebody comments on your fan page, like you maybe you got some e-commerce store going, you're selling a product, you're running Facebook ads to it. You must have
Yeah.
noticed, everybody sees a lot of action inside, below the post itself. People are talking about the product, people are putting reviews there, what they feel about the product, and some people are tagging other people. So there's a lot of action which goes on because you're spending a lot of money on the Facebook ad, right? So what happens is there a way to uh, engage all these people who are just commenting and maybe turn them into customers, convert them more often? So this is where this product comes in. Crediresponse, what it does is it automates the private reply feature. So if you were to actually try and do all of that replying manually, firstly, it's a very hidden kind of a thing. You would have trouble finding it. Frankly, I don't even know where a manual option is. But if you got this software, what it does is it automatically sends a private reply to the person who comments on your Facebook page, and that always inboxes. So it's like, anybody who comments, they're going to get a personal message from you, personalized message, which means it can feature the name also, and you can put in virtually anything in there you want. So what happens is that message is invariably seen. There's no way your lead, your customer, or your prospect can escape seeing this message. So this is a very good way to engage your audience, to convert them into customers, to send them to web pages, offers, whatever you want. You can do that. Even strike off a conversation if you're doing a higher value product and you want to strike off a conversation with leads, you can do that. So this is basically an engagement and conversion tool just to make sure that you get paid more from the similar amount of work. So if you're running if you're creating content, or if you're running ads, whatever way you are trying to reach out to your audience, you get to convert it more, you get to engage it more, and maybe get more customers. That is what this software will do for you.
That sounds really interesting because I did notice this feature. I haven't really got around to how can I mass use it. Let's say I'm running ads, so I won't be replying to each one of those people, but I always played with the idea of I wish I had something like that I could reply to all of them. How much it's a huge boost in conversions. We're talking here about basically 100% inbox rate, right?
Absolutely,
That's
100%.
crazy.
And I'm gonna tell you this very interesting thing I did before. This product is going live on 8th, but before that, I actually ran a pretty extensive beta. I offered it to a lot of people, and some of them were e-commerce marketers. One of them, Lester Lim, we know this, we know this
Yeah.
guy. He's a major e-com guy right now. And one of my own personal friends, he's been sending out coupons using this system. So what it does is anytime somebody comments on his Facebook page, he just sends him a coupon which says that this coupon is live for the next 2 hours or 3 hours, something like that. And he's reported that he's made about $7,000 more in profits in the last 12 days since he's been using this system, because he runs a lot of ads. So as a time limit, and it really worked out. The way he used it, it was fantastic.
Some serious connection lags
Okay,
happening
okay.
right
Could you
now.
could you get something? Could you basically get an overview of what I was saying?
Okay, no problem. First off, I will be giving a demonstration.
Okay.
Below this interview, I will have a review. I will have bonuses. I will have everything. So it's going to be for people. Just the idea is that you had this monstrous lag. It was an insane lag. You basically went slow motion for 5 seconds, and then you
Crazy.
went fast motion for 5 seconds. It's
You know,
insane.
these are third world problems. I'm in India right now, so sometimes the internet just tends to behave as if, we are like disconnected off the grid.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's hope it's not going to happen again. But you know what? It's
Yeah,
funny,
me
so who
too.
cares? It's funny. Um, and okay, so it's 100% inbox rate. People are actually using it for e-com businesses, and you can use it basically to any business, which is based around Facebook, right? Facebook fan pages.
Absolutely. I would say that anybody who has a fan page is going to use this
Yeah.
technology at least. Maybe they won't use my product, maybe they will use it a month later or 6 months later. But this is, like the push notification thing. Now every website has it. So this is, something that every fan page will have.
Hmm.
Whether they buy it from me or not, it doesn't matter. But this is a feature which is going to be a part of every fan page, because which fan page would like to, leave their audience unengaged or going away without getting a personal message from them? It's a kind of a no-brainer as far as I think.
Yes, definitely. Now let's roll it back a little bit. Let's think about the average person. How can a newbie or just an average person give me like a mini business plan of how can a person achieve success with this in their
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. One of the hottest niches right now in IM is e-commerce. People are talking about drop shipping, selling stuff online, shipping it from China, or sourcing it from different places. And one of the major problems that our people have in drop shipping is their conversion rates are low. If you're spending $100, you want to make 150 or $200 from it, right? You don't want to make less than what you're spending. So imagine, if you had a system which would boost your conversion rates by 30%, 50%, something like that, and the difference it could make to your bottom line. So if you're spending $100 on Facebook ads today per day, or $50 or $5, whatever you're spending, you want to make more than that. And today you might be finding, that you're just making $1 less than what you're spending, and that is killing your profitability, that is destroying your business. With this software, first thing you can do is, if you are an e-com marketer newbie, you're going to be able to convert your customers more, get more money for the money that you spend, and that is an absolute no-brainer. If you're a newbie, especially then, because you haven't figured out all the other aspects of how to make more money, and it can actually make your journey easier, get you more profit
Yeah.
right in the beginning. So that's one way you can use it. And if you are somebody who's creating fan page content, well, you're not even advertising, you're just creating content. So your mission is to put this content out before people's eyes, show them the content, and maybe get them to click on your link, get them to engage with it, maybe like it, and send them over to some place where you can grab the lead, where you can probably send them to a squeeze page, or send them to an offer, whatever you want.
Yeah.
So the leads who are truly engaged, who are truly interested in the post that you've made, a large number of them will comment on it, especially if you structure the message in a very positive manner to coerce them or to push them to comment. You will get comments. So with this software, what you can do is send them a pop-up, send them a message along with the link to the squeeze page, to the offer that you are promoting, and you can convert them quickly into a customer or a lead, whatever your intention was. So even if you are a content page creator, it's gonna be useful for you. And a third part of the audience is people who are trying to run a fan page, trying to build interesting fan pages on different niches, and maybe they want to monetize it later.
Hmm.
So this is not like an expensive product. I could have made it expensive. There are actually very expensive alternatives in the market, but I decided no, this has to be pretty usable, affordable by the newbie too. So this is not something that's going to cost you a bomb. If you put it in, it's an automated system. You don't need to invest time on it daily. So it's going to help you along, trying, help you make your fan page more engaging, get more people to know you better, to retain information about you, and to come back to you. So I would say at all levels, whether you are a newbie or or an experienced marketer, if you want to market through Facebook, if you want to or if you are going to use Facebook to reach your audience, this now, as we all know, 1.8 billion people are on Facebook. So that's like practically the 2/3 of the world's population.
Yeah.
So imagine the number of people, everybody's on Facebook, right? So you can actually make it work for you. The difference between profitability and just being below profitability, this can bridge this gap and put you in the zone where you can actually pay for what you're trying to do.
Yes, definitely. I agree. I mean, as someone who is doing ads actively, I see the massive potential in it. but also for people outside of advertising. You know, maybe people just building fan pages with groups. I'm sorry, with blogs, with solo ads. I don't know, with their list, and all those traffic methods. Either way, you can increase your conversion rates just like that. It's so simple.
Yeah, or maybe if you're running a blog, you can tell them about your latest blog post.
Definitely.
So you can just drive traffic to your latest blog post. There can be so many applications.
You can monetize it in any way you want. You can start a conversation just like you said. It's a really good, on point, simple product. What I really love about this, and I'm gonna tell you right now, is that you don't need to hype it up to make it sound good. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to. You're just saying, hey, this is what it does. This automates this process of replying.
Right.
And that's it. And everyone will be like, whoa, I want that. Instead of some offers where you need to hype and hype and hype for them to sound good. This really sounds good from the get-go.
Exactly. Because, you know, what I've done is I put in a trial, you know, just comment on that post and see what it does right in front of you. So anybody who comments on the post that I put up, they will get a message and they will understand how this can apply to their business. So yeah, you're correct. This is an easy thing to buy, easy thing to sell, because people will immediately see the problem it solves.
Okay, and what do people get when they purchase?
Okay, they get access to my website, the SaaS. They can log into the SaaS. They can set up the pages they want to work with. They can set up the posts that they want the message on. And it's a very quick process. I think the entire setup will take 2 minutes. And then later, whenever you want to change the message, whenever you want to refresh the message, you can just come back and spend another 2 minutes. Apart from that, it's 100% automated. You need to come and click every day. You can monitor stats because in this software we have reporting, so you can see exactly how many messages were sent out each day, how many messages were sent out on each post. All of that information is available. But basically, when you buy this, you get access to my SaaS, where you can manage all your replies, all your posts.
Okay, so that's what you get. Now, is there any kind of training, monetization training, any kind of that?
No, not including not as a part of the software itself, but I do have some Facebook marketing training as an upsell.
Okay, we'll
so people
talk about
who
the
want
upsells.
to, yes. So it's not a part of the main product itself.
Okay, so you have the front end is the software itself with all the functionalities. Now, from what I remember, there are multiple licenses, right?
Absolutely, because
about
I've tried to make it applicable, usable for every kind of person. So I'm starting with the monthly license. So if you are somebody who just wants to test the waters, see the kind of difference it can make for you, and you're not ready to invest a bigger amount of money to buy the lifetime or the yearly license, you can pick up the monthly license. It's a recurring, but you will be able to see firsthand how this works for you, and you'll be able to use it with a very low entry barrier. And later, if you want to upgrade, of course, you can pay the upgrade, whatever the cost is for the upgrade, and you can go for the yearly license. But the first option is the monthly recurring, which is for $9. Then I've got the yearly license, which is like access, and that is $37. And you also have the lifetime license, which I think is a steal because it's only for $47. If you pick up the lifetime one, you get the access for the entire lifetime of this product for only $47. So these are the three options on the front end, right, that people can buy.
But the 47 and 37, they are per year.
That's per year, exactly. That's yearly.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's here. Okay, so 37, 47. First off, it sounds like great value, and each one, I think I saw that the 37 and the 47 one have differences in the amount of.
Yeah, I'm giving because if people are ready to invest an year's worth or maybe the lifetime access, I'm trying to make it more attractive, even more attractive. So I'm increasing the limits on the number of messages. So if you buy the lifetime version, you can send more messages per month than somebody who would buy the monthly version. So that's all a part of the incentive. If you want to purchase the lifetime version, you get a lot more than what you would get if you just bought the entry level or the monthly recurring version.
Okay, I see. Okay, I understand how it works. Okay, cool. And when
it's like the autoresponder limits, the mails, the same kind of limits we have when we send out emails. So you can send out a specific number of emails per day or per month. So similarly, I've got something like that going on, the limits and stuff.
Okay, is there a license with unlimited?
Yes, there is, in fact, not quite unlimited, but 100,000 messages a month, which is
Okay.
pretty much near unlimited. That's an upsell. That's somebody who wants to run an agency. So if you want to service clients, if you want to recruit clients, sell them this as a service, you can get the agency license, which gives
Uh-huh.
you the agency rights and also gives you unlimited fan pages. So you can add any number of fan pages and also 100,000 plus messages a month.
Okay, I see. And when does it go live?
It's going live on the 8th, just 2 days later at 11 a.m. EST.
Okay. Okay, 8, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So for
Yep.
either way, for anyone who's watching this and wants to and forgot something Cyril said or anything that's going on, below this, or if you're watching on YouTube, is going to be in the description. You're going to find a link to my review, to my bonuses, to everything that I offer, including descriptions and etc. So I'm also always available on email, so no problem. No issues there. Always, if you need something, hit me up, guys. Now, Cyril, I want to talk about the OTOs, and this is actually the thing I really wanted to talk about this because although some of them sound good, I did notice something that I usually do not like. I mean, I do not like that, and that is that you have five OTOs.
Correct, correct.
May I ask you why?
Okay, okay. These are all related products, Tom. And when I started out with this offer, I couldn't help but give them different. These are all different kind of products. They're not just one product. So the core is Crediresponse, and in that we've got Crediresponse entry level. And I didn't want to make it very expensive right at the outset because I wanted people from all levels to come in and be able to buy this. So there is a pro level of Crediresponse where I'm giving people, this is meant for actually pro level marketers, people who have really good ecom pages, so they can they get up to 15,000 messages or 15,000 messages a month, or maybe more than that. But that is not something that somebody who's a newbie would want to buy. So I had to create a separate category for that because we don't want to leave out those guys too. So that's the reason why I needed to add pro.
I like
But
this one.
when I started to create this, I thought about, should I remove a couple of OTOs or one OTO and have just 3 or 4 OTOs, or should I give them something, a really good deal on something that is 100% relevant to them, 100% perfectly suitable for them, and something that they would actually need. So I put in the, can you hear me?
Delay. There's a delay.
Yeah, I think there was a pause on the screen, so I decided, I thought I would find out if you're still there. All right, so I was saying, one of the products that I've got in there as the 4th OTO is a product that's gonna make it very easy to get unlimited amounts of automated content. So if you are trying to put content on Facebook pages, and you're doing this manually, why not save some time? Because this combination that I have, Vidpush plus Viral Picks, it's a video poster and a image poster for Facebook, which runs on 100% automation. So it's a no-brainer for somebody who is running Facebook ads or who's got a Facebook fan page to also want this, because it solves a real problem, which is content creation. If you're going to do that manually, it's going to take more time. So why not have this? Then I also had very, very good quality Facebook training, which I made myself. And we launched it earlier, Proficom, which is for e-commerce sellers. And I could have left it out, but then, there are people who need this to get ahead in e-commerce, who need to, sell stuff, and who don't know the correct system, who don't know how to do ads correctly, who don't know how to set up a store correctly. So, it's like something that's totally connected to it. So it was a choice between leaving out totally relevant stuff or having one more slab, which people can opt in or opt out of. So I decided, I've done this before, in fact, I've done this before without any complaints, because as long as the products are relevant, they make sense, people are not unhappy to see them. And of course, you can skip them in just 3 to 4 seconds. That's why I had to put in these 2 products also, so that we could maximize the value. The idea was not just to show them a product and sell it blindly, but to give them value through relevant and absolutely suitable products. So this is why I put them in there.
I like, you know what I like? I like that even though you have 5 upsells, you're still saying honestly, which is something most vendors don't do, and you're saying you can still skip this. Most people will not mention the fact that they can skip this because, further from the, whatever you say, further from the heart, further from the eye, there's a saying, I don't know how to say it, but basically that if people don't hear that they can skip it, people think then they won't. The conversions will be higher. But you're saying honestly, and I love it. This is what this interview is all about. I feel like bringing people here, talking about their product, being honest, being transparent, being have a nice, good chat. This is what
Absolutely.
it's all about.
That's how I work too. You know, I've been making software for IM since about nearly 3 years now, and I've always made a commitment to keeping the products real, trying to create tools that actually do something, and maintaining my tools. So the first tool that I launched, which was called Traffic Jeet, I launched it back in 2012 end December. I still maintain it to this day. I still get upgrades for it. I still have people using it today. In last 3 years. So I think a very few number of people can actually boast of something like that. So it's my commitment to the market and to myself to keep my products real, to make sure they work. And I believe that people should be upfront, because I've done a lot in the last 3 years. I've made good amount of money. I've made good amount of products. I've got an interesting following also in the market, people who use my products and who like them. So all of this learning, I've learned one thing. It's better to be honest and upfront about the product that you're creating. Okay, there are 5 OTOs. They do different things. You can buy them. And if you're not, somebody who has a use for one of my products, don't buy them, because you can buy the other one, or maybe I can come up with something later which can fulfill your need, and you can always tell me about it. But it's a very clear thing. All of these products are not vital. If they fill a need for you, if they fill a gap for you, you're welcome to purchase them, and we are going to do our very best to help you make the maximum use out of these products.
Good answer, man. You saved yourself on this interview. So we have, let's go over the OTOs. We got the first one, which is the Pro license, right?
Correct. It's a Pro license, which is more towards heavy e-com users.
Not just heavy, I think just a little bit more advanced. I mean, yeah, heavy.
Yeah, little
heavy.
bit. People who are, I mean, heavy could be people who are actually, doing as much as 100,000. Comments a day, but I don't want to cater to those guys, because I don't think I have a server load, or even want to sell to those guys, because I won't be selling to them at this price, that's for sure. Yeah. Then I've got the agency version, which is for people who want to recruit local businesses, use their fan pages, send them engagement through their through the software. It's for them. Then I've got the Bitpush plus Viral Picks combo, which actually lets people create automated content streams to their Facebook fan page. And then I've got the training, e-com training, which lets you, find out how to run Facebook ads correctly, how to set up your store, and actually has a plugin which makes it quite simple. So there's a WordPress plugin too, which automates a bit of it and makes things simple. Finally, we have the reseller version, because I've always had a reseller version on my launches, because I found a big number of people actually want to selling my product to other people. So I've got the reseller license finally. So this is the entire funnel. It's pretty. It's got 5 audios, but pretty logically outlaid.
Okay. I think we forgot to cover the prices of each.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. So on the front end, we got $9 for the monthly, $37 for the yearly, yes, and $47 for the lifetime version. On the Oreos, we got $17 for the monthly, and $67 for the yearly, and $97 for the lifetime version for the Pro version. So if you want to buy Pro lifetime access, it's going to cost you $97. Then Bitpush and Viral Picks individually, if you go to my product sales pages right now, they're still selling, they're active. You can buy each software $47, but right now in this sale, I'm giving people both the software for $47. So that is very interesting. Secondly, I'm giving them the Pro version, and the Pro version is sold at further $6-7 upgrade for Bitpush. So it's like getting a very, very good amount of saving for both of these products. Then the e-com training is going for $27, and it's got the plugin too as a part of the training. Finally, the agency, I think I skipped the agency one. The agency license is for $67 for 1 year and $297 for lifetime. So if you want to get lifetime agency license with unlimited fan pages and everything, you got to pay $297. Finally, the reseller license is for $67. And if you get the reseller license, you get 100% commissions on the front end. So whenever you promote this product, all the money that you make selling the front end, you get 100% off, and then across the funnel, it's 50% sharing between you and me, or whoever is promoting and me.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. Okay. So now I understand. So, once again, for everyone who's interested in Crediresponse and is interested in checking out my bonuses and review, check it out below, right? Because Crediresponse, I haven't finished my review yet, but it sounds like a really good product, a really simple product to do, to use. I like it. I really like it. No hype. You can easily go ahead. I think it's an easy sale. Let's see what happens on the live day, but it feels like an easy sale. Who knows? Now, I want if there's, before we wrap this up, is there anything you want to tell my peeps, okay? Any piece of advice or general or could be related, you can give them whether or not they buy your product.
Okay, Tom, I'm a nerd, geeky kind of a guy, and software is my life. I've been making software since I was 15 years old. It's been a long time. I'm 36 now, so that's like 21 years, since I've been making software products. So the only advice that I give people every time, whenever they ask me what should I do to be more successful, is learn things. So this is my way of life. I'm a tech guy. I learn things all the time. I make it a point to try and get as deep as possible into whatever topic I'm getting, whether it is Facebook ads, whether it is marketing, whether it is programming, whether it's social media use, whatever, maybe just even writing how to figuring out how to do a proper sales page. I try to read as many books as I can. I try to read as many web pages as I can, try to get as much advice as I can from people who understand this well. And I found that the reason why I've actually progressed from a point where I began to today, where I am at a much better position, from then, is because I know all of the stuff which has helped me solve my problem, which has helped me create better products and actually have products to offer. If I don't know stuff, I cannot offer the world anything. So the first thing that I would say you need to do, guys, is to make sure that you're learning, and that does not mean putting money, and just spending and buying products. It means building skills. So it could be web designing, it could be learning how to run Facebook ads, it could be how to write good quality copy. Whatever you want to pursue in your life, make sure that you spend a fair amount of time doing that thing and learning that thing. Now, I read a book some time ago. I think it was Outliers, or I'm not really sure which book it was, but it said that to master any skill, you got to spend 10,000 hours doing it. So it requires a fair amount of commitment, and it really is not easy to excel at whatever you want to do. But if you want to get success, you got to excel. So guys, keep this in mind. The journey to success is not easy. You got to work hard. You got to invest in yourself. Maybe have less waking hours, but try and learn as much as you can, and you will find that things will fall together. Things will just tend to get together. You will be able to figure out the individual pieces of the jigsaw puzzle and get ahead faster in life. So this is my advice, which I would say is the most important learning that I have learned.
This is good advice. I really love this part in every interview I do, because most people have, everyone has this kind of general advice. Some people have a similar advice. What I like is that this advice is usually based on people's experiences. This is something that you wouldn't say to people 6 years ago. This is something you say today because you understand, because you've been through it, you've done mistakes, and you've had success, and you've done mistakes again, and then you have success again. So you're in a point where you're speaking based on experience. And you can,
absolutely,
it's a good advice. I really love this part. I really love your advice. So thank you for sharing your advice with us.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity, Tom.
No problem. And thanks for your time. I think we're going to wrap this interview up. So, bye everyone. If you want to check everything that can be checked, you can check it below or above. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore. Talk to you later, guys. I'm just kidding.